In this modern era, everyone is independent. Now, let's go century back. In the 1920s, the situation was totally different. Many citizens of many countries didn't got their own rights. Countries like Britain were ruling upon many countries. India was also not an exception for this. In India, all people didn't got rights. Now, let's see the situation of South Africa at that times. Racism and discrimination were at apex. Whites got all rights and privileges, but black people were denied. In such situation, it was very important to change the society. This led to the rise to the legend Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. He is also father of South African nation. Mandela born on 18 July 1918 in a village, Wezo, in Umtata, then part of South Africa's Cape Province, to the royal Thembu family. When he was 7, he was sent to a Methodist school, where he was given an English name Nelson. When he was 9, his father, Gadla Henry Fakaniswa, died. At 16, he was sent to Clerkbury boarding school. He started studying law in the University of Witwatersrand, where he was the only black African student and faced racism. There, he befriended liberal and communist European, Jewish and Indian students. Becoming increasingly politicized, in August 1943, Mandela marched in a support of successful bus boycott to reverse the fare rises. He was awarded with the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 and Bharat Ratna Award in 1990. He was appointed as the president of ANC's transversal branch for involvement in 1952 Defiance Campaign and 1955 Congress of People. He was repeatedly arrested for seditious activities and served 27 years in prison, split between Robben Island, Portsmouth Prison and Victor Verster Prison. President F.W. de Klerk released him in 1990. They both led to negotiate an end to apartheid, which resulted in the 1994 multiracial general election of South Africa, in which Nelson Mandela led the African National Congress to victory and became president. Mandela proceeded an African tour, meeting supporters and politicians in Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Libya and Algeria, and continuing to Sweden, where he was reunited with Tambo, and London, where he appeared at the Nelson Mandela and International Tribute to Free South Africa concert at the Wembley Stadium. Mandela's famous speech is Prepared to Die on 20 April 1964, given from dock of defendant at Rivonia treason trial. He served as the president of African National Congress Party from year 1991 to 1997. Mandela always said that a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Nelson Mandela was the first black president of South Africa who served the country from year 1994 to year 1999. In the United States, he met President George H.W. Bush, addressed both houses of Congress and visited 8 cities, being particularly popular among the African American community. In Cuba, he became friends with President Castro, whom he long admired. He met President R. Venkatraman in India, President Suharto in Indonesia, Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad in Malaysia, and Prime Minister Bob Hawke in Australia. He visited Japan, but not the Soviet Union. A very long time African National Congress supporter. This legend, Nelson Mandela, died on 5 December 2013 because of a prolonged respiratory disease at his own home in the city of Johannesburg in Gauteng, Republic of South Africa.